Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Agave Talk, your number one source for everything agave. We appreciate you being here with us today. Today, we are going to be checking out this brand of cocktail purees. Yes, you see across the line infused syrups, even on the end, cream of coconut. This is a brand called Real. I'm going to go out on a ledge because we got a little accent there and not just call it Real. We're going to go Real. And they offer a huge line of infused syrups, ready to go purees, ready to make some cocktails. Now I get it. This is not an agave spirit video. Normally, that's what we do. However, we are huge fans of craft cocktails. Yes, you got to check out our Margarita video we just did with another brand of infused tequilas. And today, I'm going to be making some margaritas with all of this entire lineup. And look, we even got our bar spoon today, all right? Because we're going to be doing a tasting across all of these. Now, personally, I'm a huge fan of just agave spirits neat. However, craft cocktails are absolutely delicious. And this brand promises something as simple as squeezing one of these bottles, one of these juices, purees, syrups into your cocktail, and you don't need the real thing. So we'll see. We'll be the judge of that today. And just checking it out, each one of these we got, again, they have an entire lineup. We have 4, the cream of coconut, passion fruit, blackberry, and mango puree. All of these, they're 22 ounces. They say shake well before you use it. Some of them are nutrition on the back. Let's get that in there. It says, Coco Real is a gourmet cream of coconut packed with all natural hand-picked coconuts. It's perfect creating authentic scratch cocktails like piña coladas, daiquiris, and more. All right, we even got like a little piña colada recipe there. Some of those nutrition facts. You get a whopping 45 grams of sugar per serving, and each serving is 2 fluid ounce. So even 1 ounce of that is, 22 and a half. I'm doing math off the top of my head. Yeah, 22 and a half grams of sugar. And it includes 40 grams of added, a lot of sugar in this stuff. But, if you're, who is counting calories when you're drinking, I guess. Taking a look at that passion fruit puree. This is 16.9 fluid ounce. So that's okay, 22, 16.9. Okay, I was going to say, hold up, it's the same exact size, but just a little bit different labeling down there. All right. So this is a passion fruit puree. Again, using purple passion fruit from Vietnam. Okay, explodes with rich aroma and flavor. If anybody's ever had passion fruit, it's absolutely delicious. One of my favorite fruits. We got down here some different recipes as well, even a margarita recipe. Calling for tequila, orange liqueur, this syrup, and fresh lime juice. It looks like this is about 24 grams of carbs in a 1 fluid ounce serving. Looking over here, we got our blackberry puree. I'm imagining at the top it's got a little story about it. Yep, same thing. Using Marion blackberries from Oregon. Okay, and again, we got like a little cocktail recipe. On their website as well, they have a ton of different recipes. You just type in, honestly, what you have, and it'll give you a recipe using, all of these purees and then also whatever ingredients you might have at home. This is a 24 grams of sugar and includes 21 added sugar. So, I'm curious about this because it says total carbs, 24 grams of sugar, 23 grams total sugar, but it includes 21 grams added sugar. They all had that. I don't know if anybody, my nutritionists out there, you can clarify what that exactly means. Looking at our ingredients too, it's just sugar, blackberry puree, some other stuff. Let me take a look at this here. Our ingredients, there we go. Sugar, passion fruit puree. Oh, got some over there. Water. Looking at our coconut before we get to the mango, the ingredients as well. Sugar, glycerol, salt, mono, blah, 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 a whole bunch of other stuff. All right. And then we got our mango puree looking here. Same thing, got a little story up top, some recipes, and then our nutrition facts, sugar and mango puree. So, I mean, when you are out in the world and you're drinking cocktails, ooh, oh, that's interesting. A little bit of squeezed out. See, I had ended up pouring out some of this, but that passion fruit was leaking. I got a little bit on my finger. That's interesting. So what I did not do yet is pour out the cream of coconut. I just wanted to show you all of these come with a flip top. Yes, it also has a like sealed, safety thing here. So I'm going to open this cream of coconut up. They all also too say shake very well before using. So I'm going to put this back on, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, and then pour out into the glass. I use these crystal glasses too, just to kind of show you what these look like. And we're about to get in this tasting. So if you have not done so yet, please hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk. All right. So I think I'm going to start from the right on down. I'm going to start with the mango puree and move my way all the way down. Let's check all these out. I got my bar spoon, so the way I'm doing this today is just kind of stirring it up a little bit, kind of show you guys, get it on camera. It is just kind of thick, like a thick syrup. They do call it a puree. They're using natural, the fruit, the actual fruit, but that's a lot of added sugar on there. But let's take a smell. So it does smell like fresh mango. I do eat a whole lot of mango, and it does smell like fresh ripe mango. Let's take a taste. Oh wow, that's good. That definitely tastes like mango syrup. It has a consistency of syrup, like a maple syrup consistency, but that tastes like pure fresh mango. Oh, I'm digging that. All right. Taking a look at this blackberry. Looks a little thicker than the mango. Definitely a little thicker than the mango. Let's get that on camera. I'm trying to do this while also not spilling it everywhere. So definitely dark. It looks like it has some chunks of blackberry in there. Taking a smell, it definitely smells just like fresh blackberry. It really does. Let's take a sip. Let's take a taste. Okay. You got that tartness from the actual blackberry. And, you do have that sugar on the back. But that, too, it tastes like blackberry syrup, People out there who make their own simple syrups, you're really just taking sugar water and infusing it, maybe with some juices and stuff. What they're trying to do is skip out on that process. So you don't have to do all that work. You just squeeze this into your cocktail, and you are good to go. Taking a look at this passion fruit, a little bit more watery than the other ones. And, just really, definitely a lot more watery than the other ones. Taking a smell. Smells like fresh passion fruit. Absolutely. Let's take a taste. Okay, hold on. So, the smell of passion fruit, definitely there. But taste-wise, and I eat a lot of passion fruit. Maracuya, like I do. I really enjoy it. Taste-wise, though, I don't know. That's not... It's not as passion fruit forward like this. I mean, it tastes exactly like blackberries. The mango tastes exactly like mango. The passion fruit, it's not as forward as these two. The passion fruit's kind of muted. And passion fruit itself really is a very strong taste. It's extremely sour as well, but it has a sweetness to it. This is extremely sweet, but that sourness factor, it's not really coming out as much as these two. Interesting. All right. Let's check out this coconut. So definitely a little thicker than that passion fruit. Kind of like along the lines is like the blackberry thickness. Taking a smell. Definitely coconut. Definitely fresh coconut in there. Let's take a taste. Cream of coconut. That tastes like coconut. So that's interesting. These three, 1, 2, 3, definitely really have that exact taste. That passion fruit, it's curious. It smells exactly like passion fruit, but taste-wise, it's not as forward as the rest of them. So that's interesting. What I'm going to end up doing is making some margaritas with this. If you guys want to stick around for that, please stick around for that. And yeah, I think I'm just going to do like a classic recipe where it's, 1 ounce tequila, ½ ounce lime, but instead of using ½ ounce to 1 ounce agave syrup, I think I'm just going to use ½ ounce of each of these syrups. So I'm going to do 1 ounce tequila, ½ ounce lime, and then ½ ounce of each one of these syrups. We're going to put up 4 different margaritas and see what that tastes like. Yeah, I think that'll be all right. So stay tuned with us. I'm about to bring that back, and we'll be here. All right, everybody, we are back. You can see I ended up flipping these right side up, upside down. I'm not sure which way is what. But the reason was because especially the passion fruit the other way started leaking everywhere, all over the set. So I just said, hey, you know what? When I go to store these, I think I'm going to end up storing them with the top up so we don't have any leaks or mishaps. All right. So you can see I ended up creating 4 different margaritas using all of these purees. A simple margarita recipe, and you can double it, halve it, whatever you'd like. 1 ounce tequila, ½ ounce lime juice, ½ ounce agave syrup. For me personally, that's one of my favorites. I end up using that as a base recipe then if I want to add other ingredients and or syrups. So in this case, I ended up making minis, so I have that recipe in half. So in each one of these cups is ½ ounce tequila, ¼ ounce lime juice, and ¼ ounce puree. So I took out the agave syrup. Why? Because you're using the agave syrup for sweetness. These syrups, these purees, already have enough sugar in it, already have enough sweetness that I did not want to include the agave syrup to make it overly sweet. So I replaced the agave syrup with these purees, these infused syrups. So that's my thinking. Hey, it is what it is. And come along this journey with us. So again, in each one of these cups, there is ½ ounce of tequila, ¼ ounce lime juice, ¼ ounce puree. All right. So earlier we started with the mango, and we are going to continue there. So real orange like a mango. It definitely has that color. Let's take a smell. The smell on this is absolutely mango-ish. The tequila, before that, the tequila I ended up using is Jarana. Yes, Jarana tequila. Great tequila for mixing, especially if you're doing some big batches. We are at the end of ours, so shout out to Jarana for helping make these margaritas. All right, so back into this mango. Definitely smells like mango. Taking a sip. Oh yeah, that's refreshing. That's refreshing. I'm gonna go across. I'm gonna sip all these first before I give my thoughts. Going on to the blackberry. Definitely, again, really smells like blackberry. The blackberry shines through. Taking a sip. Okay. That's good. Definitely a little thicker. Tastes a little thicker than the mango. Let's take a sip of this passion fruit. Okay. I'm taking a sip of this cream of coconut. All right. Let me take some water. All right. So, going off of my recipe, I just, again, replaced the agave syrup with these infused syrups. If you're at a party, you're making some cocktails, you're at home, especially for the home bartenders, you've been trying to, increase the drinks you can make. I am giving a huge kudos to this brand, Real. They have a ton of syrups, and it's just so easy to pick up a bottle, squeeze it into a drink, and you're good to go. Excellent. They're definitely winning in that category. Thinking of these margaritas, again, it just adds a different layer. All I did was switch out one ingredient. Regular margarita, I ended up switching out the agave syrup and replaced it with these, and now I have 4 completely different drinks. To me, that's awesome. Why? You're entertaining some guests, you got some people over, and you now can look like you are a mixologist just by squeezing in some of this stuff. Like, hey, somebody comes over, okay, I get a margarita. Well, I could give you a regular margarita, but how would you feel with a blackberry smash margarita? Oh, it sounds fancy, right? No, you just take the blackberry and replace the agave syrup and squeeze this in. Boom, right there. That's it. And it actually tastes good. These are really cool. I'm super excited now to have these at the house. I'm definitely going to be really trying to figure out some other craft cocktails on their website. Again, you could go in there and just type in an ingredient. Like you type in tequila, and it'll give you a ton of different recipes using tequila as that ingredient and all their other syrups. If I had to go across and pick, I don't know. They all taste like they're supposed to. This passion fruit, though, the passion fruit, and I think it's just because I am a huge lover of passion fruit. I've been eating it my entire life. It smells more like passion fruit now in a cocktail, but taste-wise, it's light. It's definitely light. It does taste like passion fruit. It's just a light taste of passion fruit. And passion fruit can be very sour and overpowering, so I'm wondering if that's why they did it that way. Whereas when you take the blackberry, take a sip, it tastes just like blackberry. You take the mango, take a sip, it tastes just like mango. Like that really shines through. But the passion fruit, it's more of a muted, it's more of a muted kind of flavor. And I'm wondering if it's that way because passion fruit can be a very strong flavor. So I'm thinking that. Last but not least, again, this cream of coconut. Yeah, no. Those make 4 solid margaritas, and the simplicity of it, again, instead of using agave syrup, I just replaced it with each one of these syrups, and I have 4 different cocktails. To me, that's amazing, and it's the simplicity of it. Overall, we appreciate you being here with us. If you've ever tried these before, please put it down in the comments, and if you got a great recipe, include that as well, all right? Again, we appreciate you being here. If you have not done so already, hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk. All right, take care, everybody.